What's up, friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this FX Halloween 2020 makeup look. I followed a YouTube tutorial to figure this out, and I'll link that down below. But if you're interested in watching me transform, then keep on watching. Oh. All right. So first step is to wipe off any makeup you've got on around your mouth area. As you can see, I did my eyes, I did the rest of my face, so it'll look glam, but just remove anything else from your mouth. Next step is I'm going to apply liquid latex using one of those spongy thingies that you get from the beauty supply store. You know, the ones we used to use for our makeup before we knew better. You're going to use one of those to apply liquid latex to your mouth, starting with the corners of your mouth or a little outside your mouth, you know, and stick that tissue paper down on top of it. Now, tissue paper usually comes in 2-ply, unless you're wiping your butt with that hard stuff. Hey, no shade. Anyway, yeah, I usually use 2-ply, but for this particular project, you'd want to use, or actually you'd want to separate the plies. Does that make sense? So you just want to pull it apart and make sure it's a single strip of the toilet paper and place that onto the liquid latex. We're trying to get an even layer of tissue paper on first across your mouth, and then we'll add more liquid latex on top to sort of stick it down, act as the glue, and then we'll go ahead and dry it, but you'll see that coming up. Yeah, so this right here is a bit of a pro tip. I saw the person in the video like take toilet paper that was already pretty much the size of her mouth and place it down and then use the glue on top of it. It makes it so much easier to get even layers. But for me, I wanted the piece to come out further than the corners of my mouth, and it exceeded the width of the toilet paper. It sounds very scientific, but really I just needed more. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. But it's really easy if you get the toilet paper in one even strip and then layer it like that. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. If you don't understand, then just leave it in the comment section and I will clarify. But other than that, just keep watching. Yeah, so right here is where I want you to see that I'm pulling apart the tissue paper and sort of shaping it to fit my mouth better, to fit the area of my mouth that needs more toilet paper. So I just did that, and then I poured some of that latex glue in, you know, a little top of a plastic thing I had, a Tupperware or whatever. And I used my sponge. Oh geez, this stuff, when it gets wet, when that toilet paper gets wet, it can get a little mushy, so be careful and don't ruin the work you've already done. Peel it away gently or straighten it away gently. But yeah, I'm just using that paper that fits my mouth perfectly and placing it on top, and then adding that glue, sticking it down, paper macheing my mouth shut, having a bowl, peeling my beard away. Oh, what good times. Okay, so use your blow dryer and just dry it down. Wait for it to dry. Let it dry, let it dry. Let that toilet paper dry. Let it dry. Okay. Okay, so next step is cotton balls. I pulled apart, you know, regular cotton balls. The person I was watching used cotton, like, sheets or something like that. They were already in sheets, which was much easier, but I don't even know where to get that. So I just used cotton balls and unraveled them and placed them sort of in the center of my mouth, because this is the part where we're gonna rip it open, so it needs to be really thick so that we do not like cut our actual mouths. And so it has some texture and something to put our holes in later. So yeah, just add that cotton to your mouth, mostly in the center, and glue it down. Same steps as before. It gets a little bit messy. Hold it down with one finger and press down with the other hand was the technique that I used. Got a little mixed up. It's hard to get it right, but you'll get it. Just get it down there. You got this. All right now, woo! Now from the top, make it drop with some dry ass TP. Woo woo! Ay. No way. No way. I'm leaving this wet. All right, now it's getting fun. I put some foundation on my hand, just putting it directly on the plastered thingy that I've made so far, just to give it like a skin tone-ish, just to match the edges basically with your skin tone and make it look like it's real. It's your skin that got ripped open. So just cover it in foundation. I will warn you though, because the plaster is white, it started appearing like more light brown. This is my perfect shade. It's Chai from Born This Way. Thank you, Jackie Aina. But I had to use a little bit of a darker concealer on top. I'll link the name in the description just for it to match my skin tone better. This would usually be my contour color, but it's coming off as my natural skin tone. So that worked out well. Just blend that out. The middle doesn't matter too much because you're going to rip it open. And then I used a blush to sort of make it a little bruisey, reddish, just irritated type of vibe on top. Okay, Rangers, it's slicing time. Cool. So you're going to first look for the indentation between, or like the line that separates your lips, the natural separation of your lips. Thank you. I can speak English now. Whoa. Okay, my phone fell. So there's that. Now I'm back. I'm using a nail tool to sort of get that first hole going. It's much safer than just shoving scissors in there because you don't really know how thick your contraption thing is, your project, you get what I'm saying. Use something a little blunt at the tip, and then you can go in with your scissors and carefully, did I say carefully? Carefully make that first snip, hold it away from your mouth, and start trimming. Did I mention carefully? Yes, be careful. This is the most terrifying part of this entire thing, is like, please don't cut my mouth open. All right. Oh, and also this face is terrifying. Yep. So after you're done terrorizing all the children in your community, you're gonna keep slicing, and you're going to terrorize your whole YouTube community. So here we go. You're gonna use the darkest color in your Ben-Nye FX color wheel. This is the Bruises and Abrasions wheel, and you're just gonna fill in the inside of your mouth. Oh, so yeah, I continued to make cuts throughout because I was not satisfied with the cuts that I made earlier, but you live and learn. So I'm gonna keep adjusting, but add that color inside your mouth and inside, just to blacken out your lips. What I'm gonna do after that, I'll show you, is I end up putting a black/green lipstick on because I found that it stays black. It stays blacker longer. So that helps me out. But when I watched the video, they just used the FX color wheel. Here I go. Okay. There's my black/green liquid lipstick. Doesn't matter. Nobody's really going to see it. It's going to be covered in blood. But it really does keep the inside of your mouth looking blackety black. And I'm black, y'all. I'm blackety black. You get what I'm saying. That was from the beauty supply store. It's a NYX. I'll leave it in the description. Let it dry. And now I'm going to take the next darkest color in that color wheel and color the inside of the flaps, making it look all red and gross and bloody. You get what you know why. You get it. You came here for a reason, and you're getting it. Woohoo! Scab blood time. We're going to take that Ben-Nye Fresh Scab blood and place it on the inside of our wound, I suppose we'll call it, our wound. This Ben-Nye Scab Blood was the funnest product for me to work with. It smelled like minty, and it was nice and thick, and it looked real coagulated and nice and realistic, and it was easy to work with. The only thing is that it was so sticky. This blood is so sticky. So me using my scissors right here, I got blood all over them, and they were so sticky after. So I think maybe if you're gonna do this, you might want to make the holes that I'm about to show you first, and then add the scab blood, just to save yourself a little bit of mess. But I mean, if you do it like this, it's doable. So as you can see, I made a hole in the top of the fake lip opening, and you're gonna see me do it again in the bottom with my scissors. Boom. And then I just kind of threaded this rubber string material that I got through the holes. You can use any material, by the way. The person in the video is using like twine or something. So, but this is what I had, so I used it. And I like that it's black. It kind of like is creepier, and I don't know. Anyway, you're gonna basically sew this through the plaster that you have left hanging. Be very careful while you're doing this, because what happened was, since I was manipulating this so much, it loosened up, and it felt like I could have possibly pulled it right off of my face the first time I tried this. So just be careful. Place your holes closer to the ends, unless you've made it really thick. Is this making any sense? So right under my nose, there's not that much plaster, so it's really hard for me to get it up there, because there wasn't that much to work with and to poke holes with. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. It's so sticky. But yeah, so just those holes, it was really hard. See how it's pulling away from my face? I just had to be very delicate and try not to rip it. And even if it kind of did rip a little bit, I was just like, whatever, you guys get the point. And it still looks cool, but just be careful. I would say maybe go a little thicker when you're adding the toilet paper up there. I definitely was more worried about the middle, and maybe if I try this again, I can figure it out. But for sure, it was something to take note of, is keeping that upper lip area thick so that you can sew through it and it won't rip off your face, and all your hard work will be for nothing. Okay, on to the Ben-Nye Stage Blood. You're just going to use this sponge applicator, or I got the sponge applicator from the Camera Ready Cosmetics website. I think it was like 49 cents or something. So I'm just pouring that Stage Blood onto the applicator and stippling it around the string thing that I threaded through. I'm also, putting it all around my wound. I'm really into that word, wound. Okay, now I'm just dipping into the scab blood again and putting it right where the holes would be, or the exit wound, I guess I should say. I really should have put it, packed it on near each of the holes, and probably darkened it up with some shadow, or maybe the color wheel. I should have done that, but I didn't think about it till now, so maybe I'll do it next time. Boom! I mean, you're done. Check this out. Yes, scary bitch. Ideally, I would have put blood way more on my mouth and down my neck and stuff, and dripping, and I probably would have wore a low cut. I don't know, something different. But I did this the day after Halloween because I just was not having a good day on Halloween. You know how that goes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Try it out. It's not hard. It's not as scary as it looks. And thanks for watching. If you like videos like this and you want more videos like this, then subscribe to my channel. Bye, friends.